This is Archetypal Trader. Will there be more blood? That is the question. Today's date is the 25th of June 2021. And in today's video, I'm going to concentrate on the price action of Bitcoin. And at the end, I might go over and have a look at Ethereum as well, but I'll just concentrate on Bitcoin for now. Going over to the charts. We're on day 72 since the all-time high of 65K. I'll just draw that on there now. So yeah, we're right on 72 days. That's a quintile, 72 degrees of a circle. Could be a turn date. Sometimes it's interpreted as a turn date. So since we had this Kumo breakout back here on the 12th of May, we've seen quite a drawdown in Bitcoin from this level down to 28. I think it was a couple of days ago we got to around 2,800. So that's 42. This is 42% correction. So bringing back the price action on the chart that we have had since that Kumo breakout, we've been ranging down at these levels, and we had that move down, as I just mentioned. On Bitstamp, it's 28,600, and we've had this bounce back up to this $34,000 region. From the Ichimoku system, we've had quite a bearish reaction since that bounce back up, just reversing it up a couple of days. You can see yesterday we had this TK cross. I'll just get rid of the candlestick so you can see this TK cross underneath the red Kumo. So since the bearish Kumo breakout, since 29,000, we had a bullish TK cross and then a recross. So when we recross like this underneath the Kumo, it's an extremely severe bearish signal. It would demand more blood, so to speak, from the market. And then we've Kijun bounced as well. So going back to today's candle, you can see we marginally went higher and now we're rejecting from this level. Volume isn't massive on today's intraday candle so far. You can see the prior days, the bullish has been the volume's been a lot more bullish. So yeah, we are intraday. It's only 11 hours into this candle. Perhaps we can recover and close above the Kijun, but we are printing two more sell signals really. Like I just said, we would have to wait for today's candle to close. But as it stands, if we were to close like this, it'd be another short signal. So it's just further confirmation that there's more demand for lower prices from the market. So I think Ichimoku, being a Japanese system, Tokyo would definitely have their eyes on price action thus far. So yeah, this daily candle close is going to be pretty big as far as I'm concerned. I'll just look back on other charts and other times that we've had similar sort of bearish setups. This is back in 2018 towards the capitulation from $6,000 down to $3,000. It rhymes. It's not exactly the same. It was a lot more choppy on the daily, and we kept on getting rejected and stuff from the Kijun. But there's a lot of chop, so to speak, comparing it to a TK cross. But yeah, we did build a massive range down around the $6,000 level, and this move printed like a 52% move down. So yeah, if we can't get above the Kijun back on this chart, if we can't get above this $34,000 level and close above it, I would expect a sizable correction down, a continuation down, and we can compare to prior history, prior markets to see how they rhymed, so to speak. Yeah, so that was pretty much the correction. I think that was 31 days. I can just measure from this point. So yeah, 32 days. We moved from 6K down to that bottom of, I think it's 3,100. So yeah, that's quite a move. It's quite a move down. It's quite a drawdown. I looked back on previous movements down in Bitcoin as well. We had something quite similar back here from that 14K run up in 2019. Once we broke underneath the Kumo here, we can see a TK cross come in. I'll get rid of the candles again so it's more visible. You can see there's a TK cross there. I'll bring price action back. And then we lose Kijun again. And then we do have quite a move down. So from this level, I don't know how far it gets to. Let's see when I move it forward. Yeah, so at that point, that's a 23% correction. And this was interesting as well. For those people who are waiting on a relief rally, this is a similar circumstance that could happen. Had that Kijun bounce there. We didn't get a TK cross, a bearish TK cross under the cloud like we're currently experiencing. But yeah, back here there's a rejection of the Kijun. We've come back, and funnily enough, I remember this quite well, this move, because I got stopped out. But we got an inside bar, and then we got this like weird relief rally back up quite quickly. There's like this wick up, inside bar, sideways, and then yeah, we did continue to eventually move down. But yeah, that would definitely short squeeze a lot of people if you're going short at that level. But that was a pretty big run up. So comparing to where we are now, if we wash this low and we got a similar sort of bounce, that's 80%, 60%, 40%. Yeah, so it was a 40% move, and even a 40% move, something similar taking place now, you're not going to print like a bullish Kumo breakout, but we didn't really get that because we didn't break the 100-day moving average, but it looked fairly good for the short period of time that move had lasted. But yeah. So one more we can look at is the COVID dump. I'll just speed it up to that location on the chart. The COVID dump did recovered quite quickly compared to what we're experiencing at the moment. But yeah, here's a Kumo breakout at the COVID dump, which is quite similar to the $49,000 level in Bitcoin of the recent price action. So there's that. There's your Kumo breakout. We've broken the 100-day moving average. Kumo's flipped bearish. We had the bearish TK cross, and yeah, I participated in this trade, and it was quite a trade. Very quick, and yeah, it removed a lot of value very quickly. That was a 50% correction too, much like the 2018 correction from 6K down to 3,100. So, but yeah, the recovery here with the halving and everything that had come in, it didn't take us long to get bullish and back above the Kumo and stuff. It bounced very strongly on the recovery. So, in saying all of this so far in the video, I really think price action moving down is the direction of highest probability. Not to say that it can't go higher, because Bitcoin will do what it wants, and it is a very volatile market. Though yeah, as it stands at the moment, stops would be this fractal above the Kijun, and then depending on price action, this $35,500 level will become a bull fractal above the key June, which would be a good stop location once it prints a fractal. Though yeah, it was a sell signal just on the TK cross, let alone the key June bounce, a tweezer top key June bounce as well. So what's the possibilities from here? We saw 20% corrections, we saw 50% corrections. Measure from here. 50% puts us at 17,000. And if we use a 2018 thing as a template, not that it'll ever rhyme the same. What are we looking at here? It was over 31 days. So yeah, mid-July perhaps we could get quite a sell-off down to that level. I personally really like 14,400 as its quintile. I really do like that level, 1440. And yeah, there's an incredible trade setup here. Obviously, nothing's 100% in trading. You need your risk management, you need your risk reward, you need your trading plan. But yeah, it's a bearish setup. And once this daily candle closes, 25th of June, it's really going to print the signal, so to speak. So yeah, 20 grand, 17 grand, 15 grand could definitely be on the table. I think I've mentioned in prior videos so far, yeah, we've had a 55% correction already, coming down to this $14,000 areas. 77%, we have had 84% corrections before, that's 10 grand. Anything's plausible, but yeah, maybe we just get a bounce down to 20. A lot of people seem to like that level. That's a 68% correction. I really like 1440. A 50% correction, like I just said before, was around the $17,500 area. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing at Bitcoin at the moment. I can just pop over to the 4-hour chart and I'll finish off the video with something a bit more positive. What do we need to see for a turnaround here for the bulls? Yeah, drawing a fib retracement from this range down to 2,800. This is Coinbase and Gemini, because that's where the institutions can buy on the United States markets. They can't participate in other exchanges. I think they can participate in Kraken, but they serve more of Europe. I think that's where the majority of Kraken's customers are Europe-based, not dollar-based. So yeah, the 61.8 is currently at 31,200. So if we do get this relief rally up to 44,000 or 46,000, that'd be a fantastic level to participate and build a position from. But yeah, the higher time frames makes that the least probable outcome from my trading plan, the way that I would interact with the market. So yeah, 44,000, that's a 40% move up from the 61.8. And then I think another area, a previous bear fractal. I'll just draw that on the daily. I'll just get back to the daily now, just show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, higher time frames. I think there's going to be a resistive level as well. This 47,000, and this this bear fractal could definitely get tested, and that lines up with the 100-day moving average and stuff as well. If we do get that bounce back up there, 44,000 is more of the top of CQ span B here, but you can see CQ span keeps on stair stepping down, so that just builds more credence into the strength of the Bitcoin market at this stage. It's bearish. So anyway, continuing on with bull narrative. Fingers crossed for people that are bullish. Yeah, 61.8. to 47,000. It's like 50%, maybe 50,000, 60%. So that's a substantial relief rally where there'll be a lot of overhead resistance at these levels. So yeah, to participate in the market. For the bulls, we've had this minor TK cross bullish underneath the cloud on the 4 hour. Perhaps we could come down to the Kijun here. That'll be the 50% retracement. If I just throw on the 50% retracement on, yeah, you can see that lines up with the Kijun nicely there. So maybe even the $32,000 level we can bounce and slowly build some momentum and get above the Kumo, and a Kumo breakout will take place, and that would set us up for a relief rally. But like I said, higher time frames, higher probability. So yeah, this is low probability, but a relief rally, anything's possible with Bitcoin. We all know that. So yeah, there's some different markers of prior corrections and trade setups in the Ichimoku system. I can quickly just jump over to the Ethereum chart now, and we'll just have a look at the daily on Ethereum. And yeah, we continue to sell off, and we got that bearish TK cross on the 18th of June. I did mention this in the prior video, I'm pretty sure. So that was a sell signal there, and we've had this movement down so far. We haven't had a Kijun bounce like Bitcoin, so it is different. Perhaps Ethereum can work its way back up to this $2,300 level and provide a little bit more relief. But yeah, it's bearish. I'd expect lower prices. I like 1440, like I like 14,400. It's a quintile. I think there's value there. But yeah, I'd say the same thing, and I have it drawn up on the Ethereum chart, is for the bulls, even though the probability is not really there, you'd want to test down at the 61.8. I'm pretty sure we gotten fairly close to that. Not quite. We've hit a 50% retracement. We've put in this dirty M, and we've broken the neckline of this M on the 4 hour. I'll just take off Ichimoku for now, but like, got clear rejection from this bull fractal. We've created two bull fractals up here. We've got an M, we've broken the neckline. We're testing 61.8. Looks terrible, looks horrific. Though I will provide some bullish analysis if the market does want to go up further here. The 61.8 is at 33k. 3,300, I should say. So that's, I'll change that to 618. Yeah, so we've got $3,350 for a nice, incredible relief rally. So yeah, further commentary, a similar sort of setup as I was mentioning before. There's extreme value, 80% move up to the 61.8 on the range down, and yeah, CQ span B's sitting at this $3,050 level. I keep on mixing up my numbers. Yeah, so CQ span B's quite flat. You can see it had a bit of a leg down. I'll just throw that on in white so we can see it. I've had a little bit of a step down here. If we lose these fractals down here, we're going to have some angulation down on CQ span B and further angulation down on Kijun and Tinkin and everything. So will there be blood? I think there's going to be more blood. I'll finish the video there. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'll make some videos over the weekend, maybe a dual analysis with Berto. Enjoy your weekend. Happy trading.